Good morning, agents. It's Friday, 29 January 2021, and it's what's happening in Division today. Going to be able to crank this out. Not sure if we're going to get tomorrow's program on early enough. Okay, in DZ West we have Mask. Down south is 511. And in the east is Foundry Bulwark. So East End is Gear System Mods. Federal Emergency Bunker is Hardwired. Foggy Bottom, Marksmanship Rifles. Potomac Event Center is Assault Rifles. Roosevelt Island, Pistols. Lincoln Memorial, Badger Tough. So if you're going after some of the name Badger Tough items, that might be a good thing to grind Lincoln Memorial today. Lincoln Memorial is always a great place to grind, but if you're looking for a certain gear set and it pops up there, definitely want to grind through it until you get exactly what you want, because with all those bosses, you have a good chance of dropping something really good. West Potomac Park, Wyvern Ware, Tidal Basin, Bullstone Armory. Constitutional Hall, True Patriot. DCD, Alps Summit. Downtown West, Backpacks. Bank Headquarters, Strikers Battle Gear. Around the White House, Negotiator's Dilemma. Downtown East is Gloves. Grand Washington Hotel is Aces and Eights. District Union Arena, Skill Attachments. Federal Triangle, Hunter's Fury. Jefferson Trade, Tip as the Spear. Viewpoint Museum, Gilligard. East Mall, Fenris. American History Museum, Providence Defense. Now, some of you guys were looking for Providence Defense. American History Museum is the place to go to get it today, and that isn't a bad mission. It's kind of in between. It's not a super long mission. It's not super quick, but it's faster than most, I would say. Air and Space, Seska Veropa. Capitol Building Rifle. Southwest Eclipse Protocol. Jefferson Plaza Murakami Industries, and Space Administration Holsters. Judicial Square's Ongoing Directive. Manning Zoo Petrov Defense. Coney Island Amusement Park is Walker Harrison Co. Coney Island Ballpark is Araldi Holdings. Camp White Oak Light Machine Guns. Pentagon is Shotgun, and DARPA is the submachine gun. See what's going on in New York. So we have knee pads in Civic Center, Richter Kaiser at the Tombs. Vest or body armor, whichever you like to prefer to call it, is in Two Bridges. The Empress International, which I can't stress enough, is really, really good. Stranded Tanker. Douglas and Harding in Financial District. Group of Somber Wall Street. Hannah U. Liberty Island. Battery Park is China Light. And Future Initiative is in Pathway Park. So that was the allotted loot for today, 29 January. Let's head over to our projects. If you have the Season Pass, your daily Season Pass project is Roosevelt Island. For those who don't have the Season Pass, or I guess everybody has this opportunity, even the Season Pass guys. Wall Street, Rikers Activities, named Rikers for 1 shade calibration token, and a small bonus. Remember, your weekly projects are 2 invaded missions and an invaded stronghold. Also do some Black Tusk bounties, Black Tusk activities, name Black Tusk. This goes well with this week's Magnus League, because you have to go and shoot a bunch of black tusk in the head. So while you're doing all this, make sure you get your headshot kills so you can get those 250 headshot kills. And remember, you can burn anybody, but black tusk burning black tusk works just as good. So you can do that as well. Weekly summit, make sure you get your 30 levels in to get that XP reward and your exotic for the week. Of course, shade requisition, we get those done on each character the first day of the week, which is Tuesday. And then the legendary, which we did crank out. We do have a legendary hybrid support build that I've been running with teammates that run other skills, and even teammates that would have a DPS build would really benefit from having those BDSU gloves, making them go in overcharge. And that will be coming out later on today, hopefully. Daily Dark Zone project looks like Dark Zone West. Neutralize 5 agents, a landmark, a drop zone, a DZ drop, and contaminated extraction. All done in DZ West, which is knee pads today. So that's definitely doable, and a few DZ exclusive knee pads to get out there. So definitely worth checking out. Weekly project, 6 conflict matches. Win 2 of those conflict matches. Neutralize 20 agents while doing those conflict matches. Extract 2 contaminated items from the Dark Zone and neutralize 10 agents in the Dark Zone is your weekly Dark Zone project. So let's cut over here to the seasons. Real quick on the watch of the season. Remember, 55 for your Scorpio, 90 for your waveform. 5 directives completed on your summit to get your capacitor. Always kind of forget to mention that. And if you want to replay the manhuts from season 1, 2, or 3, you need levels 58 for season 1, 53 for season 2 manhunt, and season 3 manhunt. To replay it, you only need level 48 or higher. Once you do, you go to do Schaefer, which would be season 3. That is Coney Island Amusement Park. Season number 2, which is Hornet. He is Tidal Basin, and that one was a little bit more difficult than most. Tidal Basin is not the easiest. It's a long and arduous task, especially when it was his mission. A lot of that mission was very unique. So I think I'm going to go out back here and play it just to play it again, and maybe cut a video on the different manhunts. Might be something that's in the back burner before the end of the season, before you end the year 2. And then, of course, season 1, you have to be level 58 or higher in the season, and you can replay it if you missed it, or if you just want to replay it. And she was in Roosevelt Island, and that was Juniper. So you can go to Roosevelt Island and play that. Now what you do is when you get to the mission, you have to toggle through and make sure that you're on the manhunt replayable. Okay, so that's over the different seasons of manhunt. Again, our current manhunt mission, we're on our 3rd item. If you are 3rd person, And in a week, in just 3 days, we will get to take down the fourth one. And then immediately after that, we can go after Fei Lao and get that Achilles pulse. You really want to get this Achilles pulse. Everybody that played it in the PTS really seen that it really exacerbated the damage that you can do from a weapon. Some people were showing headshot kills with like the Nemesis and stuff like that, north of 100 million damage. Just insane damage. So let's go to the only seasonal activity going on right now that's active, and that is the Magnus League. It is 3 hard missions, speed missions. Personally, didn't get to play much yesterday. Won't get to play much today. But this weekend we'll finish this up. We'll try to get all 60 done in 1 week. Headshots with Black Tusk, burning 500 any NPC. 3 items here on hard, which is DCD, Roosevelt Island, Federal Emergency Bunker, and then 1 on challenging, which is bank headquarters. These are fairly easy to do. This one I actually got halfway through the mission, and we kind of sped it up from there, but apparently they had a slower time. So when I went to look to get in a group, I got pulled into another group, and I said, heck with it. And the bottom line is, even if I don't get these done, you have 2 weeks. This is week 1 of 2. And as long as you get half of it done, it makes the second week go easy. So if we don't do any more this week and we do the same that we've already done this week, next week, then we'll be able to acquire all the stuff. Now, we don't know if this will ever get replayable or anything like that, but on some of the events, you want to complete this. Me personally, I'm a completionist, so this is probably the only time we're ever going to get a chance to get this backpack trophy. Somebody labeled it a butt dangly, and I kind of have promoted that neat little connotation for this, and so this butt dangly is probably very unique. You won't get another chance to get it. So if you're a completionist like me, you really want to get 60 points in these over this week and next week. So, but with a little effort, you should be able to knock out, a decent player should be able to knock out all these in 1 week. But if you don't, next week is real easy. And guess what? Reanimator's coming back. One of my favorites when this first came out, this was, I was a younger content creator, and the videos that week were the first videos that I'd ever had more than 1,000 views in one week. It was the first time I ever had 1,000 view video on the very first day I made the video, and that was day 3 on Reanimator. I broke it down really right at the beginning of the day, got mine out. Might have been even one of the very first ones out, and it's seen a lot of traction, and there's people that still visit it when the new animator comes out. Now, I will cut a new video, and I will try to make a new thumbnail for those old videos that people won't stumble on it by accident. Now, the mechanics still kind of work the same, but things change a little bit. So watching a video from almost a year ago isn't probably the best way to know what that is, and I don't want to mislead anybody. So we're going to change some of the thumbnails on the old videos so they kind of know that that's from months and months ago, without, if they just do a search. And we'll get new videos coming out. Of course, we'll have the Codename Nightmare coming out, which is the apparel event, crossover apparel event, Reanimated, coming out in just less than 4 days. And then the week after that, we're getting the final target for the manhunt, and we can take down Faye. And remember, we are down to having 5 weeks left in season 4, year 2. Great time. This is what's happening in Division 2 today, January 29th, 2021. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys out in the grind.